Hi, welcome to Kingdom Creations. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 ways to stay true to yourself in your relationship, no matter what. I've been putting videos up now about morning rituals and different psychological events and thoughts that you should be having as an entrepreneur. It's not only making money, but you have to have the right mindset. And some of these videos that I'm sharing will help you not only be successful when you are looking for profits, but also the psychology of it all. Being an entrepreneur requires you to be in control of your destiny. And now that you no longer have a boss or maybe not be a part of a team, you have to really stay on top of things. And no one, if you are a person with a business that working alone, is going to do that for you. So you need to take care of your mental health. One of those areas that you need to take care of your relationships, because your relationship will affect everything that you do. People in distress often make bad decisions, and you don't want to have a business that's profitable and that's growing and you're scaling up, but then your household or your relationship or your friendships are going down. People start to see you being condescending and critical and rejecting them. Then you may be doing great in one area of your life, but you don't want another part of your life to be going down. Basically, as you are moving up the ladder of life in the business world, you also want to never forget your friends or where you came from. So here are a few steps to help you avoid these issues. There are 9 steps, and I'm going to start with 1. Don't be victimized, reactive, or defensive. Trying to win every fight or force manipulative strategies never gets us really where we want, even if these patterns lead to temporary or fleeting apology. We should stay true to how we want to be, because it is more likely to have a long-term positive effect on our relationships and on our sense of self. This picture right here, you see Brad and Angelina Jolie, and this was a photo off of the internet, and it was topic bad body language. And this is just an illustration to where she doesn't look happy. They're kind of spread apart. They're all around, everyone on the red carpet. But from this picture, not knowing everything, they don't look too happy. And that's what can happen if your business is growing. You've got the fame, you've got the money, everything is going well, but your relationships are not doing well. And therefore, you really aren't that happy. All the cameras around them represent success, but that's just business success. They are movie stars, but internally they may not be happy. Here's a good picture of unity, opposite of the other one. Couple sitting together, close, happy, smiling. Number 2 is take a pause and decide how you want to react to things. Sometimes our initial reactions don't represent who we are or what we really think. We may get overwhelmed with work and being self-employed and all of the personal responsibilities that come with that, and we may react to people in ways that we don't need to. We say things out of emotion. We often find that after a fight, we have a perspective we needed before things escalated. So trying to find the quiet before entering the storm. Always think about, is it worth a battle? You have your day planned ahead of you on what you want to do, and fighting with someone or arguing or having these extended confrontations is not healthy. It's not going to be productive. You want to have goals set for your day, personal goals and business goals, and you need to accomplish those with the minimal stress. Number 3 is calm down. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint to be successful. Every day you're building your business. Every day you're building your family. Every day you're building wealth. You don't need to stress out. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to look at other people's sales and panic and start to make rash decisions. If we feel personally, emotionally shaken up by another person, we try to do what we can to calm down before we react. Take a walk, call a friend, take a few slow breaths. Anything we can do to help us feel less stirred up is a smart choice in these moments. Think about the big picture. As you can see in this picture, maybe you have a long-term goal of living on the beach or living in the country or living in the mountains. Keep that goal in mind. We should always try to keep our eye on the end goal. If you feel really good, try to win the battle of an argument, but not if we lose the war. It's wise to stand up for yourself. It's wise to deal with problems, but don't try to win every problem, and don't try to escalate it to where you have to be the winner. You have to get the last word. Try to get some resolution. If not, take a break and come back to it. Keeping both the image of who we want to be and our goals for the relationship in front of our mind can really help. Take note of your triggers. You know what makes you mad. You know what stresses you out. Business, there are things that just you go out and scout, or you spend the day searching for profitable items. You don't have a good day and you start to get frustrated. Know that you need to take a break. Know that when your kids are coming around, or family or friends, that you probably are going to be irritated. You might need to prepare yourself. Stop. Go take a lunch break. Go take a walk. Go take a nap. Change projects you're working on to let your mind go into a different area. Do things that will benefit you. If you know what riles you up, be aware of the scenarios that are likely to trigger that. For example, you can catch on that we're talking about criticism, and into a certain way we're looking at our partners and thinking about them. But you may also need to start thinking about yourself, because there's two parts in a relationship. There's two people that can cause a problem. Number 6, be honest and direct in your communication. Conflict is bound to arise in any relationship. The point of controlling our reaction is not to shut up or shut down ourselves. Rather, we should strive for direct and honest communication. We can choose sensitive times and ways to communicate what we want or how we feel toward our partner. Being open and vulnerable creates an environment in which the other person feels comfortable to do the same. And we can both work toward a common goal of knowing each other better and getting closer. This is not really how you want to have your relationships, as is in this picture. Two unhappy people spread apart, just holding on for dear life with their hands. But you can utilize these steps to work on those. Be aware of your attitude. Be aware of how you communicate. Be aware when you're raising your voice. Be aware of when you're getting agitated. Find things to stop, refresh, get a breath of fresh air, eat some good food, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And the last one, at the end of the day, we cannot control anyone but ourselves. No one else can control us. We can take control of our own behavior and ask ourselves, who do I want to show up as in my life? How do I want to treat my relationship partners, friends, or family? And once we decide, we can do our best to live by that, knowing that we'll make mistakes, but owning who we are. So this is the conclusion. I wanted to just have some points for you to take control of who you are in your relationship. You want to shift the dynamic by changing half of the interaction. That's your half. You can only control what you do. You can't control people. So read or listen to these over and over, go back over them, and use them as often as you like. Again, these have been 6 ways to stay true to yourself in your relationship no matter what. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to us, because I will be putting more videos under this playlist of morning rituals They can be afternoon rituals, they can be night rituals, but the key is just rituals. It's best to start off your day thinking this, to know I am going to do this, this, and this today, and these are the triggers that usually cause me to snap at people. So let me try to mitigate that by getting more rest, by stopping, by getting to a point where it's not being successful, changing directions, moving on to a different platform, whatever it may be. So thank you for watching this, and I hope you have a great day.